Hey everyone, today we're going to talk a little specialty dining on board the Norwegian Breakaway. Let's go. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk all about the specialty dining on board the Norwegian Breakaway. There are all types of variables here. We've eaten at all of these restaurants multiple times, but it's always been on different ships and different sailings, so there's always subtle variations to what you're going to get and how it is. So keep that in mind. As always with food reviews, please take everything with a grain of salt. Everybody has different palates, different tastes, different things that they like. This is strictly our opinion. We're just telling you what we thought was good and what we think maybe isn't as great. So if you are new here, thank you so much for coming to check this out. If you find this valuable at all, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you as part of our little community here. We do a cruise video every single day. Our only goal here is to give you some behind the scenes access to the cruise community, give you some insider views of what all these different ships look like, what there are to do on each of the ships, all the food, everything else. Our real goal here is to give you the best information possible so that you can plan to go on an amazing cruise vacation. Let's get into specialty dining. First up, Tepanyaki. Deck 6, midship, where the traditional Tepanyaki lies. I always have a good time at Tepanyaki. We go there for sail away on all of our different cruises. Is it the same kind of kitschy music, singing, and the same routine, and the chopping up the eggs, and the making the heart with the rice? Yes. Is it fun every time we go? Yes. Generally, I get the Asuka. There is no upcharge here. I should keep that in mind. On Royal Caribbean, there's still an upcharge for hibachi. There is no upcharge here on Norwegian. If you have a dining package, it's included in your dining package. You get your edamame. Your mileage may vary too, because sometimes if they're busy, you miss courses. But you get edamame, the seaweed salad, miso soup, and then your fried rice, whatever your entree is, and your dessert. So when you pick your entree, you could pick a straight like chicken. You could pick noodles. AJ on our team got the noodles this time with chicken. You could do shrimp and steak. There's all different varieties. Again, no upcharge. You get whatever you like, and that's what comes out. So I got the steak and shrimp, which is the Asuka, and it really never disappoints. The food's really good. The fried rice is excellent. Like I said, sometimes when it's busy, maybe you don't get edamame. You might not get the salad, but it's always good. They have two signature cocktails at Tepanyaki. They're both really, really good. One's the shaku shaku. The other one is the wasabi cocktail. They're both excellent. I highly recommend them both. Try them both, especially if it's busy. It's going to be a long dinner. It takes about an hour and a half or so to get through dinner. So grab both drinks. Enjoy yourself. If you have the drink package, why not? That is Tepanyaki. My view on Tepanyaki is it's always fun. It's a great way to start your vacation. And it just kind of kicks you into gear for the rest of the sailing. That's why we go there on embarkation night, and I love it. Next up, let's talk about Liistro. Meg and I ate at Liistro. AJ went to Oceans that night. We took turns going to different restaurants so we could try different specialty dining. Liistro, to me, is always one of my favorites on the ship. It's always number 1 or 2 on every ship that I'm on. Generally never disappointed. I had the rack of lamb. Meg had the duck. She generally always gets the duck. I try some different things. The steak at Liistro is probably the best steak on board the ship. But the presentation's great. It's a French restaurant. You feel a little fancier. They bring your food out with the domes on. They take them off at the same time. It's so much fun. The desserts are really good. It's just like a bougie, fun night out. So if you're celebrating anything, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it may be, check out Liistro. You will not be disappointed. Again, midship, deck 6, right at 6, 7, 8 place there. Highly recommend it. Try Liistro. Next up, we're going to talk about Wasabi. So Wasabi is the sushi offering on board. We tried a bunch of different rolls. We even tried these little meatball looking things that were supposed to be chicken dumplings. They were not chicken dumplings. They were not my favorite. But everything else there was great. Great ambiance there. Shockingly, it was crowded. Every cruise I'm on that has like a sushi place on Norwegian. Now, Izumi on Royal gets crowded all the time. For some reason, the sushi place on Norwegian generally doesn't get crowded there next to Ocean Blue, but in this iteration, Wasabi was very crowded. All good, beautiful ambiance. It was sunset. We had some rolls. We had great food. Everything was really wonderful. Like I said, those little chicken, whatever they were not the best. It was supposed to be, I'm guessing, I really think they were supposed to be dumplings. They were not dumplings. It was like little meatballs on a stick. But anyway, everything else there, very, very good. All three of us went there. We all enjoyed it very much. Next up, let's get into La Cucina, which is the Italian offering. I am known for bashing La Cucina a little bit, not because it's not good, just because I don't think it was upgraded enough to be specialty dining. I thought it should be like a free or maybe like a $5 or $10 cover to keep it, to keep it somewhat regulated. But La Cucina has been very good in my last few cruises, and this was no different. I had a little charcuterie board to start, and then I had the carbonara. Really, really good. Everything was excellent. AJ enjoyed her meal. AJ and I went there. Meg went to the Raw Bar, which we'll talk about next. But La Cucina, the pizzas at La Cucina are pretty good. It's really kind of come around for me. So I really enjoyed it. I think if you are looking for just like an easy night out to grab a bottle of wine or grab a glass of red, get yourself some pasta, it's a good option. Again, not my number one. If I had like one specialty dining, sometimes you get one in an inside cabin. If you do free at sea, it's not where I would go. I would go to Tepanyaki or Liistro. But if you have two, why not? Why not La Cucina? Last but not least, the last one that we went to was the Raw Bar. Meg went there. She loved it. She said it's her new favorite restaurant on board of Norwegian ships. That's a bold statement. They have oysters, obviously shrimp, shrimp toast, crab toast, all of those different little things there. Meg said her dessert was amazing. She had a little apple dessert. Everything looked great. I am not big on oysters. I've gotten sick a few times. I love oysters. I've gotten sick a few times eating oysters, and now I don't eat oysters anymore. But if you're into the Raw Bar, if you're into that type of thing, Meg said it was outstanding. So that leaves a few that we didn't try on this cruise, which is pretty rare for us. So we did not go to Cagney's. We did not go to Ocean Blue. But we had a really great time. We went to the Manhattan Room twice, which is not specialty dining. We ate at Ocean's once. We had a really, really good time on the cruise. We had a great time eating all the specialty dining and food. I never think you're going to be disappointed trying out some specialty dining on Norwegian, no matter what ship you're on. There's only been very few times. I think I've been on 20-some Norwegian cruises now. Like maybe one or two times I didn't have a great meal, and they were on the Joy, and I think it was just an outlier at the time. Every other ship, every other place I've gone has been excellent. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising. We will see everybody tomorrow. Bye.